House Republican Senator from Kentucky, Rand Paul, is the chair of the Homeland Security Committee. He's the only Senate Republican to vote against this GOP spending bill. Senator Paul, good to have you with us. We showed that 71%, according to the Gallup poll, disapprove of Congress. Obviously, that's a pretty ugly number for the place where you work. Why do you think that is, and why did you vote against this bill?
You know, historically, when you look at polls of Congress, everybody hates Congress in the generic. But people tend to like their own congressman a lot better than that. So most incumbents actually have the reverse of those numbers. What I would say about the spending bills is I address every spending bill, no matter which party presents it, as to whether it will add to the debt or save us money. The Republican plan adds about $2 trillion to the debt. The Democrat plan would add about $3 trillion to the debt. I'm just not for piling on more. We have a $37 trillion debt. Somebody's got to do something about it. Someone has to take a stand. And there needs to be a conservative wing of the Republican Party. And sometimes I'm it. Right now, I am it. I'm opposed to deficit spending. I proposed an alternative, the penny plan, which would balance over 5 years. And I will vote for that. I will vote for something that has less deficit. But I'm not voting for a $2 trillion deficit. The one irony here, though, for Democrats is these are the Biden spending levels from December of last year. Every Democrat in the Senate voted for this bill last year before they voted against it today.
That's right. With regard to this discussion over extending the Obamacare health subsidies, which explain in your own words this battle over whether or not this is a program that pays for health benefits for illegal immigrants in the country.
Well, realize why this is not in the CR. This spending was put in by Democrats. No Republicans voted for it, and it was set to expire. It was put in as a temporary program during the pandemic, and it was scheduled to expire. That's why it's going to expire, or it would be part of the CR. Whether or not illegal aliens get these benefits is a debatable question. There may be written rules that say they shouldn't, but the question is, do they? A good example of this is in voting. Illegals are not supposed to vote, but the superintendent of schools in Des Moines was receiving $300,000 and was registered to vote and was voting in Maryland. It's illegal for an illegal alien to vote, but they are voting. So I think both sides might be correct on this. But the bottom line is, will Democrats be able to keep up this ironic or hypocritical view of voting against something they did vote for only 9 months ago? I think they cave within a few days. They'll eventually say, well, the president has now promised to negotiate over the Obamacare subsidies. That's the way this will end. And the negotiation, though, will ensue after the government opens back up.
So I know you were in favor of DOJ cuts, which we haven't heard a lot about lately. Do you think it's meaningful? Here's President Trump real quick on this, and then I want to just ask you for a quick answer, if I could, Senator, out of this.
If DOJ is already reducing the federal workforce, why is it necessary to link more federal jobs cut to a shutdown?
Well, the Democrats want to shut it down, so when you shut it down, you have to do layoffs. So we'd be laying off a lot of people.
Will that actually happen? There's a lot of debate over whether or not those people would just be furloughed.
I think it depends on how long the shutdown is, but government does need to shrink because our deficit is still $2 trillion a year. DOJ did some good things, but that's another problem with the current CR, is it wipes out those things. Foreign aid will come back. So all the cuts we got to foreign aid through the rescission packages and through DOJ, which I supported and wholeheartedly still support, they're coming back with the CR. The Republican CR reinstitutes foreign aid. So there are a lot of things that are in the details that people need to learn about this.
A lot of work to take another step backward. And as you pointed out, taxpayers pay in $5 trillion and the expenditures are $7 trillion. So it doesn't work out that well in any other environment except the government. Thank you very much, Senator Paul. Good to have you with us.
Martha.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.